Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Friday the 8th of December. So looking at the euro dollar first, and well, we've seen a sell-off here over the last couple of days. It's continued through into this morning so far. Looking down the time frames, it's already below its monthly pivot now. I was looking for the bounce potential off that. It did bounce, but not by very much off that monthly pivot. So as I say, we're selling off, have been selling off through this Asian session. We have got an untouched daily pivot above. There is a possibility for reversals. One thing I'd point out is that the market has been euro for much of its time, even through this sell-off period, although eventually it's been going for long periods. It's just been yesterday chopping sideways like a good one, technically put. For today, well, we have got the potential for the daily pivot. There is also non-farm payrolls coming out today, which may well create some volatility, depending on how good they are. Again, with the non-farm payrolls, traders will be looking at inflation, wage inflation for the US, and that could well affect obviously, whether or not next week they'll believe there's going to be an interest rate increase or not, which effectively will have a knock-on effect to the euro, right, and the pound, etc. So at the moment, it's looking weak. A move back above that 60-minute 8 may give us a sort of a bit of a clue back towards the daily pivot, but at the moment, as I say, looking weak all the way down to its S2 through this Asian session, and it could just consolidate through most of this morning. The pound, well, the pound is sort of hit skips with joy yesterday by the looks of things. Pops up a bit today. It looks like there may be some sort of agreement and completely sorted. I was trying to read through the news there. Agree. Tusk confirms Brexit progress has been made. Should begin negotiating the transition period for clarity. But okay, so it looks at 7.36. Well, the pound was held up pretty well. Did particularly well yesterday, all in all. Up and down, quite like a yo-yo there. Picked up yesterday afternoon and is holding up okay at the moment. Does have its daily pivot below, so if the DUP have already said that they may vote against the final Brexit deal. We'll see. Trying to play hardball there, but we'll see. And well, for the pound from here, again, I think this may just consolidate. There is some news this morning. We've got the manufacturing and production data coming out at 9:30. This did give the market a bit of a kicker last time. It's a bit of a disappointing in some parts of it, although actually the main figure came in at 0.7 versus 0.3. But again, we'll be watching that carefully this morning. But aside of that, I think it'll be down again to non-farm payrolls. So potential if it breaks the 21s, well, a short journey to the rest of the journey back down towards that's a 60-minute 21. Short journey back towards that daily pivot is certainly possible. At the moment, with the news that's come out there, it looks more positive than anything else. Dollar yen pushing up here, as I said a couple of days ago, it's a bit of an inverted euro in effect, which makes all sense. It's correlated, pushing up at the moment, and well, a similar sort of picture. It's actually had one hell of a move up over the last day. 24 hours or so is pushed up now. There is some slight divergence there into these highs on the hourlies. Again, pretty much like the euro, if it starts breaking at 60-minute 8, there may be opportunities with the yen, possibly more. But it's moved in such a strong way. I don't think it'll be. Well, there's certainly a possibility this afternoon it will get back to its daily pivot if something was to happen and the figures from the non-farms not being good. But at the moment, it looks more to the upside than anything else, and it may be looking for retracements even back to the 60.21 as a buy possibility. Okay, Aussie dollar, not much to say on the Aussie dollar apart from it's got the potential upside there. It's not something I trade too much, so I'm not going to spend too much on that, although it does look like it may have a chance of breaking it back towards its daily pivot. Canadian dollar, it's been chopping like a good one. It's again weakening, the same as the yen, the euro against the US dollar. Pivot swinging a day or two ago, 2 days ago, pushing up. Well, at the moment, just holding its own. It's barely moving, just consolidated where it's sitting again. Well, we've got here the daily pivot not far below us. Could well come down back to that. But that again, that may be the 34 moving average. There could be buy points on what's been a reasonable trend. Although the caveat being large periods, large sessions of consolidation amongst that. That's pretty much it. As I said today, manufacturing production this morning 9:30 news-wise, and then this afternoon 1:30 non-farm payrolls are the main numbers coming out today. Hope you have a great one. Bye for now.